Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. We're taking a look at another one now that I picked up from Purple Moose Brewery that was in the Purple Moose beer hall. And it's a beer, it's a new brewery to the channel. I'd never heard of it before, hence the reason I picked it up. And it's from Bragdy, cybi. And this is a bottle of their Moorish, and it is a seaweed ale. There we go. It's coming in at 4.5% in a 500ml bottle. Not sure how much it was, around the £3 mark, £3.50 mark, something like that. Like the artwork on the bottle. Just a plain bottle with one of them sort of clear stickers with a little bit of artwork on it. Looks interesting. I picked it up just because it said seaweed ale, and I thought that's something different. Right, it's obviously got it in Welsh here. European dark beer meets the Welsh shoreline with this warm bread and sea salt inspired beer, brewed with locally sourced kelp seaweed. So yeah, malts are Vienna caramel chocolate malt, hops are EKG North Down, I think it says, Rakow and Sriracha Ace. So yeah, looking forward to this. Where are they from? Kaigerby, I think that's how you pronounce it. So yeah, there we go. Another quick look at the bottle. Looking forward to it. Green bottle cap. And I actually went out and treated myself. Went to B&M's just to get a pint glass because I'm going to be doing a few proper ales from here now. I've got 5 to do, or what I want to do before I leave. So I thought I've got to bang it in a proper beer glass. 79p. B&M. No, was it B&M or Home Bargains? 79p for a pint glass. Solid, it don't matter. I can get all the bottle in there and hopefully the beer will look like it should. So let's get this cracked open, see what we get. There's a nice little bit of smoke on the opening. So let's get her in there. I haven't rinsed the glass. I'm probably going to regret not rinsing the glass, but hey ho, but we can get the beer looking like we want to. There we go. Let's do a little bit in the glass, in the bottle I should say. But beer in a glass, there we go. It's sort of caramel copper looking sort of beer, if you like. There's plenty of bubbles going up, which looks good. It's darker your side. And we got a good compact finger of slightly off creamy sort of looking head, but it looks decent. Now, I've never had seaweed. Well, I probably have, but I can't really remember. I wouldn't remember what it sort of tastes like or anything. So looks good. Let's dive in with the nose. Hoppy. A little bit fruity. I've had the Sriracha Ace in a few beers. There was one from Mould, Havard Brewing Co. They done double IPA. And it's sort of got that aroma. I'm kind of getting a slight sort of seaweed aroma as well, which mixes with the malts. There's a little sweet maltness there, the hops. There's maybe a little bit of a marmalade kind of feel in the background, but it smells really, really, really nice. It's got to be said. Don't know whether I should swirl this bottle, but it's getting done. So if there is any bits in there, they're going in, or haziness. So Bragdy cybi, Bragdy cybi, and their Moorish seaweed ale coming in at 4.5%. A first from the brewery and a first for a seaweed ale for me. So looks fantastic. Let's dive in. Cheers. First of all, it's a lovely beer. It's a lovely beer. It might take a little bit of time to sort of get that seaweed. I'm trying to look for that sort of seaweed influence in it, but we'll come to that after. By the time I get to tasting notes, maybe I'll pick it up more or find it, if you like. So let's go in again. 4.5%. With that head on it, it certainly adds to it. I think if that wasn't there, it might feel a little bit lighter than what it actually is. But with a head on it, it just adds a little bit of creaminess, a thickness, if you like. Really, really smooth, low on carbonation, small bubbles, a lovely mouthfeel. On the taste, you're getting them sriracha hops. For me, I'm really sort of picking that sort of thing up, because it takes me back to that Sriracha Ace double IPA from Harvard Brewing Co. So I'm getting that. It's a sort of marmalade kind of feel to it. Malty, slightly sweet. I swear there is this little thing, a little thing in the background that is reminding me of kind of seaweed, or what you would imagine it would be. There's something there, and I can't put my finger on it. I really can't. Malty, hoppy, a little bit of orange marmalade, a little twang in there, which could be the seaweed side of it, but it's not massive. It's just tickling along in the background. There is a slight bitterness that kind of comes in. It's not a massive bitterness. I think what that seaweed maybe does, seaweed ale, is probably adds a little depth of flavour. Not necessarily something you automatically pick up on. But I would imagine if you had the same beer without the seaweed in, it would probably taste very different, and then you'd know what it was. But just tasting it, it's kind of sort of hard to pick up, but there's something slightly different in it. .5%. I think that drink's slightly above it. I think if this was 5%, this was saying 5% on the bottle, you could believe it. But is it any good? Yeah, I've got to admit, it's very interesting. It's a real ale. It drinks well. It's got a decent body, really, for what it is. Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's not going to be to everyone's taste, obviously. Real ales aren't to everyone's taste. But if you're a real ale drinker, bottle conditioned, by the way, it is. Bottle conditioned real ale, yeah. If you're a real ale drinker, you're going to like that. I think that is decent. That's old school, traditional, and tasty. So yeah, Bragdy Kubi and their Moorish seaweed ale. Very decent. Don't be put off by the seaweed bit, because I don't think you really get enough of it to sort of put you off or make you, you know, it's just the thought of it. There's a little flavour maybe in the background, and I think that's what you get, and it maybe links with sort of all the other flavours. But yeah, very decent beer. So there you go. Like I say, Bragdy Kubi, their Moorish seaweed IPA, gets a thumbs up from me. It's different, it's nice, and it's well worth what I paid for it. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Now, like I say, they are out of Kaigerby. So if you're on, that will be sort of heading Holyhead, Anglesey way. So if you're around there, give it a go. If you're around the North Wales coast, maybe pop to, you may even be able to pop to that brewery, but if not, Purple Moose, they stock it. Give it a try. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.